Okay, so this is the 3.4 Unit 3 test, Part 2. I'm going to go over the directions and then I'll read the questions out loud for you. And you can complete it at this time um, and just pause it as needed as I go through each question. Part 2 is a teacher-graded folder assignment. It's a Word document and has 5 questions. Make sure to show all work and/or explain as instructed for each question. You may type your response on the document or print and write on the paper and then scan it back in. Part 2 must be submitted in the 3.4 Unit 3 test Part 2 folder through the assignments tool in the course. Email submissions will not be accepted. Okay. Um, Notice you must, this is just a very important announcement here. You must complete this assignment on your own. You may not use any external resources such as websites or online calculators. You can use your calculator to do any multiplication and division, addition, or subtraction, but nothing that is special for simplifying radicals. Copying and pasting work or solutions from each such sites will result in an automatic zero score on the entire quiz. Make sure you are showing your own work and answers. All right. Please read the questions carefully before writing or typing your responses. Make sure to answer all 5 parts, A through E. Show work and/or explain as needed to be eligible for full credit. Remember to use the caret symbol to symbolize exponents, or you can use the superscript tool. It's under your font. And the Alt plus 251 to get, or the equation tool for typing the radical symbol. Okay? Put your final answers on the answer line, but you don't have to put all your work or explanation on the line. Okay? So for instance, like I'll go through and show you for each one, but only the final answer goes on the answer line. All right. So again, I'll read the question, I'll pause. You can pause the recording so that you can work on the question and then hit start again. Okay? Part A, the radical square root 5x simplifies to 3 square root 5. What is the value of x? This one is worth 1 point. You do not have to show your work. Just put your answer x equals what on the line. If you do want to show work or explain your work, it's okay. It just isn't required. Okay, part B. This one says simplify the expression. Show all work or explain your steps. Square root of 24, x to the 10th, y to the 5th. So your answer is going to be what this looks like simplified on the answer line. But up here in the space, you can show your work or explain your steps, one or the other. If you do both, that's fine. You only have to do one. Okay. Number C, or letter C. And C and D have the same instructions. Simplify the expression, show all work, and explain your steps. The square root of 121 plus the square root of 50. So again, what your final answer, what it simplifies to, goes on the line. Show your work, how you simplified these two radicals, and then explain the steps for adding radicals over here. Remember to pause if you want to work on the problem, okay, before continuing. D, simplify the expression, show all your work and explain your steps. Square root of 20 times the square root of 63. Again, show how you simplify these radicals, how you multiply them, and then explain the steps for multiplying radicals and put your final simplified answer on the line. And the final part, part E, Pete had to simplify the following expression on his math test. The square root of 2 times the square root of 2 divided by 3 square root 2 times square root 5. Pete said the answer is 2 divided by 3 square root 10, but his teacher marked it as incorrect. What was Pete's mistake? Explain to Pete how he can fix his mistake. So for this one, you do not have to correctly simplify it and show that work. If you want to, because it will help you explain it, that is okay, but it is not needed. What is required is that you state in words what his mistake is, why did his teacher mark it wrong, and explain the steps on how he would continue to simplify it correctly. So that's what answers. And you can, since your answer in this case is what is his mistake? So Pete's mistake is, and Pete should do the following in order to fix his mistake. All goes on the lines provided. Okay, so when you're done, you save the document or scan it in and go under Tools, Assignments, and then go under Unit 3, right below the 3.2 quiz, you'll see the folder 3.4, Unit 3, Simplifying Radicals, Part 2. Okay, so that's the folder you should use to submit this assignment.